We've got Kyle coming in today. We're doing the first new sparkling water strategy session.
Oh, dude, sick.
So we're gonna try and get that on here and show the people like what it looks like building it out from scratch. Morning. Today we have a meeting with Kyle for New, so it'll be the first brand discovery meeting that we do.
So my big, hairy, audacious goal is to be the best in the world at making people happy. And how we'll define that is to make sure that we reply within 1 hour to every customer with a 5-star happiness rating.
Before you go, Haz, can you just tell us where we started and what it is now?
Yeah. So we were at a 12-hour response time, which is actually not bad, because like if you reply to everybody within 12 hours, that's under a day. Now we're at 3 hours, so we're replying within 3 hours to every email.
Big, super hairy, disgusting goal is two full-time employees in my department, one of which would be accounting and the other operations.
So on the opposite end of bold is unsure and hedging. The only way that you can be bold for our companies is if you know what the truth is. It can be something gentle, but as long as it's so truthful and so matter of fact that it hits across, then people are going to read. Subconsciously, they're going to think this person is telling me something.
Yeah.
But if you're hedging, why am I going to waste my time reading something that person's not even sure of? If you're going to take the time to write something, at least be sure of what you're writing. Same with screenwriting, same with prose, same with everything.
I was just saying this to David before, you do your best job and there's nothing, I've already thought about every single other way I could think of, and I didn't get any further. You just need to get someone else to do the final things and then call it, see what they did, let it percolate, and then next time it's sort of like integrated knowledge.
So I'm doing the new discovery. So when Kyle comes in at 1 p.m, we'll have a whole brainstorming session about the communication strategy that we're going to use to move this brand forward. First, we're going to need a confidential fact list of the product itself, how it was made, everything, but treat it as if it's confidential. So like the market's not going to see this, but we know everything that might be wrong with the product, everything that's right with the product, just everything about the product listed in bullets. After you get that fact list, you build it into like a benefit list. And that benefit list is, all of the things that turn into actual benefits for the end consumer. And then only after that point can you start to discover the essence of the product. And so I've just gone through like Frank Kern stuff. Now I'm going through Eugene Schwartz's stuff. What's up, brother? Paparazzi here. The product essence is essentially understanding that you can't create desire, you can only channel it.
So my goal was, okay, how do we get more people taking these incredible compounds to improve their daily lives? Let's put it into a drink that's super accessible, that tastes nice. Enhance brain function. But then from a more immediate perspective, has all those good things like improving memory, and there's other trials that they've done that show 2 hours after consumption it improves memory and recall and things like that.
Increased ATP.
Increased ATP, more energy, yeah. With no crash or side effect. So it's different to caffeine in that way, where caffeine stimulates the nervous system.
For some reason, my intuition brings the product essence towards this idea of space and calm. Like truly, like how much we're craving it and connection, like with self. I know it's getting like pretty deep, but just feel like this stuff, and as you were saying the other day, like all of the caffeinated drinks are just jittering everybody the fuck up. And there's a group of us that don't want that. Like there's a group of people, there's a huge amount of people that want calm and space, and who have never thought of that desire being transmitted through a drink. Getting away from the window before that guy starts throwing whatever the fuck is thrown at me. Today I didn't really have a lot of whiteboard stuff that made sense to put in the video because we're really just exploring the product itself. So we're listing out the facts of the product and the benefits of the product, and then on the other side of the whiteboard that you couldn't see was like the customer avatar. And in that customer avatar, there was things like product values, like what they value in a product, but then also moral values and then dream outcomes. And all of this stuff is a puzzle at the moment. And so just keep that in mind if you're someone who's building and you don't really know, you know, like you're hearing me fucking waffle on about customer avatars and shit, and you're like, what the fuck is he talking about? How am I going to find that information? Or on the other hand, like maybe it does make sense to you, but you have no idea how to find it. My advice to you is that nobody knows how to find it. You just kind of try to figure it out as you go. And if you wake up and you try, it doesn't work out, and then you wake up again and you try, eventually you're going to figure it out. And that's all we've done to get to this point, and that's all we're going to continue to do until we get to the next point. So with that being said, it's 8:10 p.m. My brain is cooked. My eyes are all fucked up. And I'll see you tomorrow.